On our travels, it's true, I do love to start the day at a diner. Alas, during the pandemic, along with the rest of the food industry, diners have taken a punishing hit.
But diners have it particularly tough by design. They're small, confined, extremely limited seating. So how does a diner adapt and survive now?
Since we were in the area, we stopped by a classic old friend, the landmark Peterborough Diner, to see how they were doing.
At first, we started trying to do to-goes, but that didn't take off very well. So we ended up closing for like a month and a half until we could at least do the outside.
During the warmer months, the outdoor seating here has been a godsend, an option many diners simply don't have.
Alrighty, thank you.
Inside, they've made safety changes, a new, easier-to-clean vinyl floor, back-to-back family seating in booths, now divided by plexiglass, and at my favorite spot in a diner, the counter, well...
Partly a thing of the past, huh?
Right.
So no sitting with the plastic, and then you just have two together at big intervals. You got to be friendly with the...
Oh yes, you have to be family.
On the plus side, it's open here. The coffee's pouring again, and there's cozy comfort in all of that, even if things are a bit different inside.
It's kind of sad to see the masks and the covered stools and, you know, the limited booths, but it's great to see that they are still open.
They are
doing
open.
Business, yeah.
Yeah.
The food's great as always.
And like everywhere else these days, they are just trying to go on here.
You're hanging in.
We are hanging in there. Yep. Hopefully we'll be here for the next 50 years.
I'll eat to that. In nearby Francistown, a watery mystery. On some maps, it's Haunted Lake. On others, Scoby Pond. I'd hoped a brief stop might clarify the matter.
It was first known as Haunted Lake. The trees all around here, as the legend goes, they all burned down and then there were just stumps.
So it's spooky.
Spooky, yes.
It wasn't just the trees. Priscilla Martin of the Francistown Historical Association also filled us in on the suspected murder way back when, as well as the trapper killed by a mountain lion.
So we know the lake has a body count of at least 2.
Well, we don't know whether they're both true or not. One body has been found.
So there's that.
I would say that now people know it was called Haunted Lake, but forever, through my childhood and long before, it's always been called Scoby, and that's how people have known it. Yeah. The legends are fun, I think.
Brad Howell owns the famed Scoby House, where, in the 19th century, the original owner's teen sons may have helped to create the lake's haunted reputation.
So, Brad, this is the area where the ne'er-do-well Scoby teen boys would cause a little trouble?
Yeah, the best I can tell, this and across the road, so there's kind of a wetlands they could hide in and scare the heck out of people.
Today, all past legends aside, folks here have a lot of words to describe their lake, but scary isn't one of them.
Pristine, beautiful, just wonderful.
It's where I learned to swim, where I learned to fish. I still swim and fish, and you know, it's a nice place, despite its haunted name. Haunted with good memories, I'd say.
Nothing haunting about the end of our day. Plenty of peddling, though.
The Boston Rail Trail is very fortunate to be along the Piscataquag River, so it's very beautiful.
Louise Roby of the New Boston Conservation Commission led me along the town's still new rail trail, which follows the path of a former local line, the New Boston Railroad, which ceased operations in 1931. The depot's still here, but the rails have been replaced by a recreational trail which winds east for just under 4 miles. Now marking its 5th anniversary, it's become more popular every year.
Fishermen come on our trail to access the river. Bikers, joggers, cross-country snowshoe.
What's unique and striking even to a first-time user is how unusually wooded the trail is, leading people in and out of the trees where only a train once meandered.
So, Louise, always interesting on a rail trail, you know, to be reminded of the actual railroad past. So this was an original rail stop?
Yeah, they used to come pick up apples and eggs and baked goods.
Ironically, the Boston Rail Trail is here at all because a small group of locals 40 years ago bought the land to prevent future development, allowing locals today to savor what was saved.
And Ted tells us that although she was too humble to say it, Louise Roby and her husband have been the driving local forces behind building the new Boston Rail Trail. The hope going forward is that the trail ultimately will be connected to the neighboring Goffstown Rail Trail, creating some of the most wooded and scenic biking in southern New Hampshire. Coming up, a moving monument on New Hampshire's Black Heritage Trail.